I had my teeth knocked out. I was playing basketball. I set a screen. Some chick headbutted me. My teeth fell out. I picked them up, put them back in my mouth. I played like 2 or 3 more games. I played until I lost, so I played like 2 or 3 more games. It was nice back then. Thing to tell people, like, what in for everybody that don't know, I was playing basketball. I got headbutted. These 2 teeth got knocked out. I picked the teeth up, put them back in my mouth, continued to play basketball. Play like 3 more games because we was winning. Went on. Yeah, I know I got this teeth knocked out. I got headbutted playing basketball. The shits fell on the floor. I picked them up. I stuffed them back in my mouth. I kept playing basketball. So these teeth those 2 in the front, them shits is gone. I got headbutted playing basketball. Kabi, why do you want to be a father for? Once again, I got headbutted in the mouth. Teeth fell on the floor. Put them back in my mouth. Continued to play basketball for like 2 or 3 more hours. Then I went to the dentist. What in the hell? It's been foul. That's the tooth that I got knocked out playing basketball.
Yo.
I'm a big YouTuber.
Yeah, what up, y'all? Welcome to Crown TV. I am the Crown Prince, a.k.a. Mr. Anti-Goofy. Turn that shit off. Yo, what's Gucci with y'all? We back on our vodka late night shit. Everybody can hear me? The volume should be a little bit better. I ain't like how it was earlier. I might even turn it up a little bit more. Yo. Yo, shout out to Young, shout out to OG White, OG Stuff Whites. I keep calling you OG White Stuff. I don't know why I keep doing that. Flashbacks, man. Shout out to Reno, Wanda Weaver. We got Young in the building. Big J Morales, JB Hustle. Renee in the building. Last call, what up? Yo, man, I'm sending out the paperwork, man. The paperwork is out for, shout out to Dice TV. The paperwork is out for, Nuke and Harf. It's explosive, man. Yeah, hit the like button, y'all, please. Yo, if you do not got the paperwork, man, send me an email right now to thecrownprince@gmail.com. Let me put that up for y'all. I was having some problems sending it out from my phone earlier. I need to highlight my shit or something. I'll fix that shit later though. Yo, the Blackout Network podcast. CW1 is definitely CEO Chris. That's my take. 2 and 3 is Tekashi and his driver. Delete a post about 2 days ago. What you talking about, last call? Yo, the Nuke and Harv paperwork is crazy, bruh. That shit is crazy, man. I keep cussing, man. CC is co-conspirator. That could be anybody. That's not nothing bad. That could be anybody. CW is cooperating witnesses. Those are people who are going to testify. So, as far as snitches, you got... So, the snitches, as far as this paperwork is concerned, number one, you got Chris. Number two, you got Tekashi. And number three, you got Tekashi's driver. 3 snitches in this paperwork. None of them are Shotti. And not only that, as far as Fu Banga is concerned, Shotti is not the one that told. It's either 6ix9ine, his driver, or both. Some people that's gonna be a hard pill to swallow for some people. That's another paperwork drop where Shotti is not telling on anybody. Tekashi is telling on everybody. You said Nuke caught on to Chris and was exposing them. I don't know if I got that yet. But yikes. That's all I can say, man. That paperwork is crazy, bruh. That's the most damning paperwork yet on Tekashi69. Tekashi telling on everybody. Everybody. They let that boy around so much, and he was privy to so many conversations. It's insane, man. My head was spinning after reading that paperwork. I gotta go back again, blackout. I was reading it. I was going back and forth with a couple people. By the time I put the live together, it's gonna be on. I told you, Suicider. It's super clear. And what your boy Frost say, Tekashi not testifying in this case? He testifying in all the cases. Or he was going to testify in all the cases. He told everything. Yo, Reno, what I did, the first thing I did was put the faces on the snitches. I didn't care what really I was reading. I was trying to... Tekashi was easy. His driver was easy. Figuring out CEO Chris took me a minute. But once I put the faces to it, and you know everybody last names, the people who mention by their name are not snitching. Shotti, Crippy, Mel, Fubanga, all not snitching, man. But as far as this paperwork is concerned anyway. But you got Tekashi telling enough stuff between Tekashi, his driver, and the CEO Chris dude. It said they was both his driver and Chris, it says, was recording conversations. I don't know that much about his driver, but he apparently wasn't a driver from, like, you know, some company. He was with the shits. CW2, from my estimation, is CEO Chris. He like the only person that fit that description. But everybody knew that. Everybody knew he was a rat. Once you put the faces to the names, it's easy. It's an easy read. Yeah, listen, the driver was privy to so many conversations. The driver is snitching about conversations that he was privy to. I saw that, Reno. He did say that. He did say that. That's something I gotta think about tonight. Yeah, he was privy to a lot of... Yeah, you right, JB Hustle. He was the driver. So everything that took place around them, he heard. Yeah, the driver, it said he was recording conversations. I know he got the robbery on the camera in the truck. I don't know if that's how he was. It says the driver, number 3 and number 1, was recording conversations at the direction of the police or the feds. They let that boy Tekashi around a lot of... He was privy to... But not only that, he was involved himself, man. Listen, man, Suicider, not only just the driver, the way these boys was talking on the phone, sending texts, talking on Instagram... Like, and I'm not talking about Tekashi. I'm talking about Mel. I'm talking about Nuke. Like, the way they was talking on the phone, sending texts, talking about robberies and shit on Instagram. Like, them boys was wildin', man. Oscar, what up? Yo, if you don't got the paperwork, email me right now at thecrownprince@gmail.com. I'm gonna send it to you right now, because when I decide to go live with the video, I want everybody to be informed. I want us to have an informed conversation over here. Yeah, man, I ain't never seen so much recklessness, man. I ain't never seen so much recklessness, man. Like, these boys was talking about attempted murders and everything, dog, just on the phone, like it's nothing. Jail phones too. And nobody is stupid enough to talk on jail phones like that. I'm going to put the email up for you. I got to but I got to go back and highlight my name. I don't know why it ain't. Yo, Mike, what up? Need to have the paperwork, and I want y'all to all look over it, man. So when we do the conversation on this channel, I don't want to just be telling y'all what's in the paperwork. I want us to all have a conversation and all be informed on the paperwork. Let me know if y'all send an email so I could check it. Everybody who won it, please get it now, because I was having a problem earlier sending it from my phone for some reason. That paperwork is serious, boy. That shit really had my head spinning, man. Alright. When I tell you that boy Tekashi is telling, boy, he telling. Alright, I got one from Black Nefertiti and one from Suicidal. Shit. That boy telling. This is much easier than the way I was doing it earlier. Alright. Everybody who sent the email so far should have it. Cool. Yeah, everybody who sent the email should have it. Yo, has it been any other football games besides the Hall of Fame game yet? I gotta check on my Buffalo Bills, man. I don't know what we look like, but I know we going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I know preseason, but I was wondering if any more games have been played besides that first one. You got a problem with the Bills, Oscar? Super Bowl bound, nigga. Laugh now, cry later. Buffalo Bills Super Bowl bound. The Bills going undefeated this year. We got the best quarterback in the land. Hell nah, Shotti ain't snitch, man. They gonna have... Yo, Oscar, man. Yo, we gonna time out Oscar in a minute. Nah, who you talking about, Oscar? We got a white boy now. You might be talking about him too, but that nigga got an arm. Yeah, we gonna have to time out Oscar, man. Yeah, we ain't never got no goddamn line, my nigga. We ain't had a line in about 30 years. Shout out to Tim Tyler. Yo, if you sending an email for everybody who just came in the chat, if you want the paperwork for Nuke and Harv, send an email to thecrownprince@gmail.com. Prince with an E. Do it now so I can make sure everybody get it. Nigga said Jim Kelly. Who said if they let who out? 1 year time served after all them charges. I think he gonna get time served. I know that seems far out, but when you hear the stuff that he telling, the thing that made it seem so far-fetched was people thinking that he didn't know much. That boy know a whole lot. Carolina Chris, what up with you? Yo, this paperwork is crazy, man. He knew way too much. Way too much is even an understatement. He knew everything. That's a better way to say it. He knew everything. And Carolina Chris, while you right, I don't think no rappers are going to be wanting to work with him, but I still think he's going to be all right as far as his fan base goes. They never cared. gotta stop smoking, y'all. I really only smoke when I drink, man. That's why I need to stop drinking so I can stop smoking. Lil Lokester. So when they talk about the shooting of someone in the back of the head, yeah, that's no Billy. Yo, Reno, wait till you get to the part where it's breaking down the case. Like first it gives a little outline, and then it gives a very detailed description of each part of the outline. That's where all the money at. I appreciate you, Freedom, to be in the know. And it's just light, you know what I'm saying? This ain't the one. When I come back with the one, I want all of y'all to have the paperwork and be informed on it. I don't want to run the kind of channel where I feel like I'm telling people what to think. Like, I want to talk to y'all about the paperwork that we all saw, you know what I'm saying? We might even could have, you know what I mean, I get it set up to where people can either, you know, chime in video or on the phone. We got to do one of them, man. I want everybody to be informed, though. I want y'all to have the paperwork. So if you do not got the paperwork, send me an email at thecrownprince@gmail.com right now so I can send it to you. Let me check the email real quick. That's really why I got on, because I was having a problem sending out the paperwork from my phone earlier. She might, but the fact that the government didn't use, she not mentioned in them laying out their case. She not mentioned. Only people that's mentioned is Chris, Tekashi, and the driver. And I don't think Chris, unless he heard something after the fact, he might be one of the people testifying that he heard something after the fact. But Tekashi and his driver are definitely testifying. And I think Tekashi and his driver, or Tekashi or his driver, are the ones that told on Fubanga. Shotti is mentioned in the Fubanga incident by name. Shotti is mentioned all throughout this paperwork by name, not as cooperating witness or anything else. Shout out to Damo. Not good. What up? Quay, what up? Damn, Cali Coco. Y'all done bought the women in here while I'm smoking. It's supposed to be a secret. Trying to do some things over here. Yo, did anybody send a email and didn't get the paperwork yet? Let me know so I could check the email. Gutter, what up? Now you want some donuts. Y'all was cracking on my donuts earlier. Now you want some donuts. Alright. We're going to the email real quick, y'all. Alright, everybody who sent one so far got the paperwork in their email. Keep me posted on that. Let me know if you send an email so I could check it. Free Max B. Facts.
Not all of I had my teeth knocked out. I was playing basketball. I set a screen. Some chick headbutted me. My teeth fell out. I picked them up, put them back in my mouth. I played like 2 or 3 more games. I played until I lost, so I played like 2 or 3 more games. It was nice back then. Thing to tell people, like, what in the... For everybody that don't know, I was playing basketball. I got headbutted. These 2 teeth got knocked out. I picked the teeth up, put them back in my mouth, continued to play basketball. Play like 3 more games because we was winning. Went on. Headbutted playing basketball. Kabi, why do you want to be a father for? Once again, I got headbutted in the mouth. Teeth fell on the floor. Put them back in my mouth. Continued to play basketball for like 2 or 3 more hours. Then I went to the dentist. What in the hell? It's been foul. That's the tooth that I got knocked out playing basketball.
Yo, when I do the live, it's gonna be serious. I want to wake up in the morning and do the morning coffee and donuts, but I ain't gonna do it. I might do it the next morning and we go over the paperwork. What's that, Wednesday morning? No, yeah, Wednesday morning. So if everybody up to it, we'll do it Wednesday morning. We're gonna let Frost have his day and let him poke holes all in his boat tomorrow. He's so anxious for when he gonna wake up tomorrow and not reading the paperwork and say something stupid. We gonna let him rock. Yo, did y'all see that boy Frost live earlier? That boy was hurt, boy. That boy looked like he was about to cry, son. I wish I could pull that shit up, boy. That boy was about to cry. He was mad about that that morning coffee and donuts, man. He said he got people that know what's going on paperwork. What? I'm saying what to that? Yo, that's another thing. Academics just posted that 6ix9ine will testify in court that he put a $50,000 hit on the head of the two men who kidnapped him. I heard Harv in the paperwork. I don't know about the other one. I don't know about Nuke. But 6ix9ine is going to testify that he put a $50,000 hit on Nuke. I mean on Harv, sorry. Yo, it literally looks like 6ix9ine. Yo, it got 6ix9ine telling. 6ix9ine is telling. He in there describing his songs, man. Like the words, the lyrics to his songs is in the paperwork. And he telling the government what the words mean and who they directed towards, like mentioning Casanova, Trippie Redd. Like it looked like he was up in there like, man, I'll tell you every goddamn thing. He told him every second of everything that happened since he met them boys, man. When he went to the bathroom, everything. Yeah, like some of that stuff is like, yo, why is you telling this? Like, he told everything, man. That boy told everything. Yeah, he told everything, man. I don't want to hear nothing else about 6ix9ine not telling. 6ix9ine not telling in this case. 6ix9ine not telling on Shotti. Man, he told everything. And Shotti, boy, that boy, Shotti was a live wire, boy. I always said that, though, man. That nigga was a live wire, man. He was always on go. Yeah, 6ix9ine told it all, dog. Yo, Jeb Forever. Is that it? Jeb Forever? Yo, whoever asked about the paperwork, send a email to that email address right now. I'll send it to you right now. I don't know about 6ix9ine, but I know that CEO Chris nigga, boy. They definitely planning him, boy. Yeah, that boy is a super rat, man. I don't want to hear nothing, man. I can't think of how many days I heard, man, what does he really know? How's he gonna tell and he don't really know nothing? He wasn't around nothing. Yeah, okay. He know everything. CEO Chris is the dude that Snow Billy been saying was the hip hop police. The dude who had all the money. Yo, the way them boys was talking on the phone, and them boys was sending emails, goddamn Skype. Them boys was, they was wildin', man. Them boys was reckless, man. Them boys was reckless, man. Yo, I'm going to the email real quick. Trying to keep up with everybody. I might do this tomorrow too. Just make sure everybody got the paperwork. Because when I get on and do the live, we're going to do the live Wednesday morning. We're going to do coffee and donuts. Morning coffee and donuts Wednesday morning. I had a live I wanted to do tonight. That paperwork came, man. I couldn't take my eyes off it, man. That shit's serious. Yeah, they were screwed, man. And listen, man, I don't subscribe to the idea that just because the feds got you on camera or whatever, that means it's okay to snitch. I don't care how good they got you, man. Snitching is snitching. Cali Coco, you don't think he gonna get out in January? He said coffee and donuts. Yeah, we might have to. I like coffee and donuts though, man. But I don't like 12. I think he should get more time. But then I don't like rats. But you gotta remember that Sammy the Bull had like 719 bodies and they let him out, so. Sammy the Bull murdered half the population. I think Sammy the Bull did like 5 years for like 18 murders, man. So you never know, man. Everybody who do not got the paperwork, you should get the paperwork. It's not boring like the other paperwork. Like this is like the paperwork is starting to get good. Shit unbelievable, man. That's a good topic though, man. I might bring that up as a topic. How much time is Tekashi gonna get? I believe in that January shit. I ain't. Even though I wish they don't. I wish they change their mind and lock. They need to get that boy life, as far as I'm concerned. Take it back and get that nigga life. Get that nigga the chair. Yeah, Bobby not only got more time, but he took more time. On purpose. Yeah, he a real one. That's a fact. Yeah, you don't find too many like that no more. With this internet age, man. I think a lot of time we get fooled because what people don't understand is there is a lot more straight and narrow square people in the world than there are gangsters. So we let this internet kind of mess with us sometimes. Most of these people on here are not. They commenting on the culture and everything, but they not from it. Set who date? Tekashi. They set Tekashi date because they wanted to make sure any trial that would happen would be over. Because he had to testify. So, this idea, like, I don't know why you would be walking around at this point talking about Tekashi not snitching. You out, Damo? He said that's a nasty dorm. But yeah, I just really, man, I wanted to make sure everybody get the paperwork. So this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna do this again tomorrow sometime. And I'm gonna give out the paperwork again. And Wednesday morning we gonna do morning coffee and donuts. We're gonna let it breathe for a day. As far as this paperwork is concerned, I don't see nothing about 6ix9ine having nothing to do with it. But he probably was privy to the conversation, and he probably the one that told. Yeah, everything on everybody that come on BBN probably besides Corey King is a liar. That's probably the only nigga on that platform that ain't a liar. Yeah, it's late as hell, man. I just wanted to get the paperwork to all the people who I could reach. All right, Renee. Catch you tomorrow. Aunt, catch you tomorrow. Man, like I was saying, Blackout, like I did the Frost versus Frost, I could do a Snow Billy versus Snow Billy. I don't gotta look too far to come up with that content. Yeah, Mario's People's 38. I was just saying, like, the paperwork is starting to get good right now. That paperwork it's crazy, man. I'ma do it. I'ma skip a day and I'ma do it Wednesday morning. I'ma set it up tomorrow. I'ma go deeper into the paperwork, figure out the ins and outs of it. Say that again, Jeb Forever. I don't know what Frost is gonna do tomorrow. Like, especially after he talked the way he was talking the day before he read the paperwork. After he read the paperwork, I don't know what he gonna do. Nah, not Melly. It's 3 CWs on there. One is Tekashi, one is his driver, and one is CEO Chris. Melly is mentioned by name in the documents. All the people you see mentioned by name is not snitching. Alright, I'm gonna put the email address up again. Shit. Dumbo. Yeah, I don't think Sarah's gonna take the stand. She wasn't mentioned. Basically, what they did in this paperwork, and that's why it's so interesting, is they laid out the entire case in this paperwork. They laid out everything they plan to do, how they plan to do it in this paperwork. And you gotta think, it's not just about the robbery. It's also about the racketeering. So that's why it's so much information in this paperwork that's not related to the robbery. I bet there's one secret scroll talking no one would think, and the feds holding that person. We still don't know who was wearing the wires, unless it was CEO Chris. Well, we know that Tekashi's driver and CEO Chris was recording conversations. Yo, Tekashi was in the know, man. All that drug trafficking, he's snitching. That boy snitching, man. He knew everything. I really am interested in seeing what you gonna do, Frost. Are you gonna admit that all of that Tekashi don't know nothing? Are you gonna admit that you was wrong, nigga? Yo, there's no way to minimize what Tekashi69 did in this paperwork. It's so broad and wide sweeping. Like, he snitched. He told everything, man. There's no way to minimize it. There's no way to downplay it. He told everything. Cali Coco, you got the paperwork. Yo, I'm gonna let Frost straight talk tomorrow, dog. I'm gonna be so entertained by what Frost do tomorrow. Like, that's better than that's the best entertainment you could get. That's better than making videos. I might just get on here and pass out the paperwork tomorrow. Get some popcorn and just cool out tomorrow. You know what? Not good. He can't, because he got the paperwork earlier, and before he decided to read it, Fubanga's name was mentioned in the paperwork several times. He's not a rat, but he clearly, he's tied into quite a few things, actually. He's not a rat as far as I could see. But what I do definitely see is that he was confused about who was snitching on him in his case, like I've been saying. It ain't Shotti. Yeah, Frost killed himself, man. And you know what he gonna do? He gonna come out. Let's make a prediction. Frost gonna come out tomorrow and act like he never said Tekashi wasn't snitching. Act like he never said that Tekashi didn't know anything. That's what he not gonna admit to. And he not gonna admit that Shotti not snitching. And I wasn't even saying that before tonight. I was saying, I don't know what that nigga doing. But tonight, after the night, man, I flat out don't think Shotti snitching, period. I'm not gonna hold you, man. I don't. Now, when he get to the when they start moving him around, can he handle prison? I don't know. He might start snitching. I don't put nothing past no nigga. I don't put nothing past no nigga. But as far as I can see, that man ain't telling. I'm very interested in what Frost gonna do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'ma let him have the floor tomorrow on purpose. Yo, I could tell when Shotti was doing his interview with Punch. Like the way he was talking, I didn't think he was snitching after that. Nobody talks like that and is snitching. And then Corey King went on Frost, and he was like, man, that Shotti know my little brother. Like, man, Shotti ain't no snitch, man. Like, he too cocky to snitch. Frost wasn't trying to hear it, though. I don't know why he stuck with Shotti. I don't know why he did that. I don't know why he bet his... Like, he put his hat on one person. I don't know why he did that. Everybody knew other people was snitching, so all of this, man, y'all was saying only Tekashi was snitching. Nobody ever said that. Nobody. Not just me. Nobody ever said Tekashi was the only person snitching. Or he was the first. He simply said he's a snitch. He's a snitch. And now so is CEO Chris. And so is his driver. No capping TV. Don't speak for everyone. You don't know how someone would talk. You know who. Know who. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, he is, man. Something about the way that Frost move when it comes to Tekashi is very suspicious. Yeah, man, Shotti is a very cocky, he got an ego. Let me check, Gutter. Yo, anybody that want the paperwork, send the email to the crownprince@gmail.com. I'm sending them right now. Yo, Gutter, I don't see your email. I'm going to send this to Lil Lokester. I'm sending yours now. Yeah, I don't see yours, Gutter. Prince with an E. Gutter. I gotta get me a mouse pad that ain't this hard shit. Should make too much noise. I'm waiting on you, No Capping TV. I don't know what you talking about. Yo, Gutter, you sent it again? Frost wanna be the dude sitting at the edge of the pool with the kid. I think Frost wants, in all honesty, I think even though he say like he doesn't or whatever he say, I think he wants an interview so bad that he'll do anything. He'll do and say anything for a Tekashi69 interview. And Sarah said that on live one day, and she was talking about Frost. Like, y'all dudes will say anything. Y'all go against y'all mama just so Tekashi69 could come home and look at you like the guy that held him down. But Tekashi69 do not care about you. He jealous of academics. He's jealous of Punch. And I think Diamond's live too. He mad because they so old and they look young. But he is old and he look dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, he look super old. They getting to experience something he never gonna experience. He never gonna get the wave, man. He look like somebody grandpa. He look like an old nigga grandpa. Yo, is Kush Lee a dude? Or I can't get that. I don't know what. Yeah, man, you missed the other night, Jeb forever. Let me get your shit right. Jeb of Reaver. Jibo forever. Yeah, that boy got a face only a grandmother could love. Again, like, I don't know if y'all saw the train station thing he did earlier, but he was no capping. What's up with you, G? I don't do riddles, man. I don't know what's going on with you. He just mad at Zeke and us all, so he bugging, thinking he's gonna be spiteful. Alright, let me send out these couple emails, y'all, real quick. I want to make sure everybody got it. Y'all gonna appreciate me for this one day. You said he didn't snitch cause how he was talking. I said that's a dub. Nobody knows what someone will do. I didn't say he didn't. I said when I saw him talking like that, I didn't think so. I didn't say no definite. And then right after that, I said I don't put nothing past no nigga. Did you catch that part? Let me see. I got a couple more. No capping. I don't put nothing past no nigga. That's my answer. Yo, pardon me, I'm just sending out these emails real quick. He put a $50,000 hit on Harv Head. That's what 50 was talking about. And I only put that on 50 just because it was in the news. But when they were saying and Tekashi's plea agreement, when they were saying that he's telling on things that's not even in the indictment. He on there talking about song lyrics, everything he can to get out of that 47. I don't know why anybody thought otherwise, though. It's crazy to think otherwise. Yo, anybody who want the paperwork, send the email to thecrownprince@gmail.com right now, please. My email is crazy right now. But I want to make sure everybody get it. I want everybody to be informed on your own and not have somebody telling you their interpretation of the paperwork and you don't have it yourself. He will not be talking about 6 right. Hold on. That's how you know I'm saucy. I can't even read the live over there. He'll say we not talking about 6ix9ine right now. Everybody talking about Tekashi69. I'ma hit him. He gonna have to. Like, this is the most damning paperwork as far as Tekashi69 is concerned. This is way more damning than that plea agreement. This is 100 times more damning than that plea agreement. This literally lays out what he's telling, what he knew. There's no arguing. I'm glad I put out that video this morning. There's no arguing about what he knew or how little he knew. He knew everything. And he told it. Anything he could remember, he told it. Dope Action, they say he getting out in January. Maybe it's true. And like Cali Coco said, maybe not. I think so. But, you know, it's a guess. God damn, what time is it, my nigga? That ain't too bad. Why you say Ack is a liar? G, I don't know what to call you, man. Gbo forever. Why you say Ack is a liar? Not that he's not a liar, but I'm just asking, which lie you talking about? Oh, the 6ix9ine baby mama Shotti shit. I got videos on that from back then, and my point on making the videos was just to tell people that y'all have no proof, and the only proof that y'all going on is academics' word. Yo, that's literally why I started this channel, dog. Is watching people put out stories and feeling like I need to say something or I need to defend somebody against some dumb shit. Yo, that's one thing I don't like is gossip and rumors, man. I don't care what the gossip or the rumor is. I don't like gossip and rumors, man. Ugh. Y'all send out a lot of people wanted this paperwork, man. And like I'm just glad to see that people want to read it instead of being told what's in it. That gives me hope and humanity. Ugh. Right now is a good time for an all-star at Waffle House. Yo, Ace, what up? Kaiser Scarecrow, what up? Yo, I'm sending out the paperwork for the Harv and Nuke trial to everybody who want it. So if y'all want the paperwork, send an email to thecrownprince@gmail.com. Prince with an E. I'm trying to get as many of these out as I can because I'm going to get up Wednesday morning and we're going to do the coffee and donuts again, and we're gonna discuss this paperwork. We're gonna have call-ins, everybody who informed. Shit. Even the vodka ain't keeping me up. Yo, I appreciate you, Kaiser Scarecrow. It's only gonna get better. Yeah, if you want the paperwork, send the email to thecrownprince@gmail.com. Yo, Gutter, did you get yours? That must have been you. The last one I sent. Damn, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Again, this is the most damning paperwork as far as Tekashi69 is concerned. This paperwork is showing exactly how much he knew and how much he is telling. Yo, Kaiser Scarecrow, I'm about to put the type into my damn self. Yo, send me a email if you want the paperwork, and I'll send it right to you. Tomorrow I'm going to draw up. Jesus Christ. Tomorrow I'm going to draw up my live for Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning, we doing coffee and donuts. You already know, 9:19 a.m. 8:10 a.m. Where you at, Dr. Anarchy? Kaiser Scarecrow said dude's music was trash. Anyone ain't know he was a goofy is crazy. That's a fact. That shit with Nicki and Kanye though, that shit slap. That Tiki Taki Spanish mommy, she a hot tamale, yeah. I'm mad I know that shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. Whoever just dropped the email, I'm sending it now. This is so much easier than what I had to do earlier. It's crazy. I'm particularly glad that a lot of my people are asking for the paperwork. That makes me excited to do the live Wednesday. I want my people to be informed, man. I don't want to be the guy that come on here and tell you what to think, man. Email from her cell phone. Let me see. Did you get it, Gutter? Yo, Mike, yours on the way. Kaiser Scarecrow, yours on the way. Say, need the flying T. The flying T. Hold on 1 second.
Not all of, I had my teeth knocked out. I was playing basketball. I set a screen. Some chick headbutted me. My teeth fell out. I picked them up, put them back in my mouth. I played like 2 or 3 more games. I played until I lost, so I played like 2 or 3 more games. It was nice back then. Thing to tell people, like, what in real? For everybody that don't know, I was playing basketball. I got headbutted. These 2 teeth got knocked out. I picked the teeth up, put them back in my mouth, continued to play basketball. Play like 3 more games because we was winning. Went on. Yeah, I know I got this teeth knocked out. I got headbutted playing basketball. The shits fell on the floor. I picked them up. I stuffed them back in my mouth. I kept playing basketball. So these teeth those 2 in the front, them shits is gone. I got headbutted playing basketball. Kabi, why do you want to be a father for? Once again, I got headbutted in the mouth. Teeth fell on the floor. Put them back in my mouth. Continued to play basketball for like 2 or 3 more hours. Then I went to the dentist. What in the hell? It's been foul. That's the tooth that I got knocked out playing basketball.
It's tragic, man. That shit tragic, Mike.
Not all of, I had my teeth knocked out. I was playing basketball. I set a screen. Some chick headbutted me. My teeth fell out. I picked them up, put them back in my mouth. I played like 2 or 3 more games. I played until I lost, so I played like 2 or 3 more games. It was nice back then. Thing to tell people, like, what in real? For everybody that don't know, I was playing basketball. I got headbutted. These 2 teeth got knocked out. I picked the teeth up, put them back in my mouth, continued to play basketball. Play like 3 more games because we was winning. Went on. Yeah, I know I got this teeth knocked out. I got headbutted playing basketball. The shits fell on the floor. I picked them up. I stuffed them back in my mouth. I kept playing basketball. So these teeth those 2 in the front, them shits is gone. I got headbutted playing basketball. Kabi, why do you want to be a father for? Once again, I got headbutted in the mouth. Teeth fell on the floor. Put them back in my mouth. Continued to play basketball for like 2 or 3 more hours. Then I went to the dentist. What in the hell? It's been foul. That's the tooth that I got knocked out playing basketball.
Maylene, what up? Maylene, we trying to get everybody possible this paperwork. We're going to do the live Wednesday morning, and we want to get everybody possible. We want to get the paperwork to everybody possible. I done got so many emails, Maylene, my bad. Let me send out these emails real quick, y'all. Yo, man, I like to see people who like to read, man, who want to get the information for themselves, man. Like, I like to know that my audience, that motivates me to do this even more. Yo, Mei-Ling, tomorrow we gonna have a session, man. We gonna go over this again and build on it before the live Wednesday. Bro, this paperwork, I was saying earlier, now the paperwork is starting to get good. Like, this is like, now you starting to see what actually is being told, who is being told by. It's all in this paperwork. Once I started reading it, I couldn't put it down. I ain't gonna lie to you. Before you came in, Mei-Ling, I was saying that I can't wait to see what Frost do tomorrow. That's more interesting to me than making a video about it tomorrow. I'm gonna wait till Wednesday and let Frost do his thing. Yo, Rhino can't edit. Once you get to where they start breaking I forgot what page they start doing that on. But when they start breaking down, like, when they start breaking down their case, that's the interesting part. Tekashi69 is confidential witness number 2. Yo, shout out to you, Quay. I think I just sent your email. Yo, we gonna do this again tomorrow. Um, anybody that's watching that's scared to ask for it, like, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you hate me, you love me, you hate me. If you want to be informed and you can't get the paperwork, just let me know. A fine-tooth comb, pun intended. Yeah, Tekashi is, yeah, Mei Ling just put it down for you. Once you put the faces to the, you know, the CW1, the CW2, CW3, once you put the faces to it, and when you read it, use the names instead of the confidential witness, it's a real easy read, and it's a good read. Yeah, I went through the whole paperwork, and I didn't really pay attention to what I was reading until I figured out who. I really didn't have a problem with nobody except for CW1. And once I figured out that, then I read it over. But yo, I'm going to check out. We're going to do this shit again tomorrow. For everybody who want the paperwork, everybody who watched it live after it goes off, send an email to thecrownprince@gmail.com. And make sure you check in Wednesday morning, 9:19 a.m., man. We doing coffee, morning coffee and donuts again. I will send the emails as I get them, you feel me? Shout out to Quay. Peace to you, dog. It's gonna get real interesting tomorrow, man. I might be more entertained than I am motivated to do a video. Thank you, Mei Ling. Yo, I appreciate y'all for coming through on the late night. Hold on, let me get your prediction. Not good. Frost will hit people with their bags. Oh yeah. I don't know what he gonna do. Like, after all of that, Tekashi don't know nothing. Tekashi can't tell nothing. Tekashi not testifying in this case. I don't know what he gonna do tomorrow, man. I'm thoroughly interested in what Jack Frost is gonna do tomorrow. All right, y'all. I'm about to hit the outro. Thank y'all for everybody who came through. I'm gonna try to do something tomorrow. We're gonna do this again, but I'm gonna try to do something of value tomorrow. I might do a video on this. I might, but I really want to save it for the live Wednesday morning. Prediction. He's gonna say how he's He's gonna say how he said other people. What the hell, Maylene? I'm too drunk for this shit, Maylene. He gonna say how other people were talking. Oh, he gonna say, Maylene, what the hell? Maylene, you gotta do that one. You gotta mulligan. You gotta do that one over. I don't know what the hell would I say. I'm gonna call you after I get off. You can explain it. Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Take this with y'all on the way out.
Not all. I had my teeth knocked out. I was playing basketball. I set a screen. Some chick headbutted me. My teeth fell out. I picked them up, put them back in my mouth. I played like 2 or 3 more games. I played until I lost, so I played like 2 or 3 more games. It was nice back then. Thing to tell people, like, what in real? For everybody that don't know, I was playing basketball. I got headbutted. These 2 teeth got knocked out. I picked the teeth up, put them back in my mouth, continued to play basketball. Play like 3 more games because we was winning. Went on. Yeah, I know I got this teeth knocked out. I got headbutted playing basketball. The shits fell on the floor. I picked them up. I stuffed them back in my mouth. I kept playing basketball. So these teeth those 2 in the front, them shits is gone. I got headbutted playing basketball. Kabi, why do you want to be a father for? Once again, I got headbutted in the mouth. Teeth fell on the floor. Put them back in my mouth. Continued to play basketball for like 2 or 3 more hours. Then I went to the dentist. What in the hell? It's been foul. That's the tooth that I got knocked out playing basketball.